Welcome to this edition of Las Películas Sábados Gigantes at the Cinemarijuana Theatre.
Yay!
Oh yeah,
That's right. We are the shitlords of cinematic scrutiny, here to digest another one and leave a pile of analysis steaming on your front fucking doorstep.
Really kind of sounds terrible when you put it like that.
That's what we do.
We do leave stains.
Yes. So we watch
skid marks of cinema.
Cinema skid marks.
We watch a movie each week, and then we talk about it, and we don't know what we're going to watch, and we do themes called Cinema Under Glass.
And the lottery system where we decide who wins, somebody wins a chance to pick a movie and show it to the group.
It's random.
And this version of Cinema Under Glass right now is Animal Antagonist. And today we're here to talk about the film from 2002, Reign of Fire, selected by our own Jason Land. Now, we decided that dragons did count.
Yeah, especially in the context of this movie, they're just
they are
they're just
animals
old time animals.
Yes.
Okay.
And Jason will be joining us
Shortly
to explain himself. But we're going to go ahead and get started anyways. So, clockwise, starting with me, I'm Ed.
Oh, I'm Mike Chickens.
I'm MacDonald. John.
I'm Matt Kenzie.
Hey, that's real.
Yeah.
I'm Raul.
I'm a McChris with cheese.
Extra cheese.
Yes.
Oh, I'm MacDonald. That's what I meant.
Put that in
out
post.
right. I'm
There it is.
incredibly high.
There it is. MacDonald. So, yes, Reign of Fire from 2002. This film was directed by Rob Bowman. Does anybody know what else he's done, if anything?
No,
No
I meant to look
idea.
that up. You got
Facts,
Oh, yeah, no, I totally do. Actually, here, you can have this now that I've infringed on copyrights.
Just keep going. I'll
You
pull
can have that
up.
back. Directed by Rob Bowman, written by Greg Chabot and Kevin Pedurka.
Padurka Durka?
Pedefka?
Oh,
Pedefka, I think. I can't read my fucking writing.
that's racist.
That's so rad. I could see it legibly on my phone, but I write it down in illegible handwriting. Starring Matthew McConaughey, Christian Bale, someone named Isabella Scorupco, Gerard Buttcheeks, Alexander Siddig, formerly Siddig El Fadil, or what the fuck was his
Well, yeah, it was Fidel.
Siddig
El Fidel.
Yeah, on Deep Space Nine. And also from Star Trek, Alice Krieg, or Krieg. I don't know how you quite pronounce it.
Yeah.
The film was shot basically in England and Ireland. And so before we start getting into 3 minutes, 3 words,
Let me tell you all about it.
let's go to Mackenzie for a synopsis on this film, rather. Take it away, please.
Okay. This film is about a world in which dragons have, totally, spread, like some infestation. And they totally are killing and destroying everything. And so people need to fight back because they're going to die otherwise. And it's basically about that.
That's kind of the whole story, actually, though.
It is.
More than a synopsis.
They have to travel somewhere.
Point that mic more at your mouth. There we go. Thank you.
'Kay.
That's what I like to see.
Oh, and to
Okay.
answer your question
That's
really
why I put
quick,
the red tip on
good.
yours.
Great synopsis.
he has also
Nice.
directed the first X-Files movie.
Fight the Future.
Oh, okay.
Yes, the Elektra movie,
Oh.
Reign of Fire, and then just a whole bunch of TV show episodes and movies, just TV stuff.
Okay. All right. There
Even
you go.
even to this day, TV stuff.
Rob Bowman.
Promoted.
All right.
Minor leagues.
Well, before we start talking about it, Mackenzie, why don't you tell us how bad you wanted to fuck Gerard Buttcheeks in this movie?
Yeah.
Or was he out beefcaked by Christian Bale or Matthew McConaughey?
I thought he was kind of ugly for this movie.
Well,
Gerard Buttcheeks.
I
don't know.
Impossible.
But what is that? Does that mean still pretty hot by any other standard?
Yes.
I mean, that's what I was going to say. so please take us to the Balone Zone and tell us who would you accept the mustache rides from?
Well, Gerard is my number one, of course. But, I would bang either of the 3 hot men.
You want to rank them?
Gerard Butler Chris Bale, and then Matt McConaughey.
Okay. Now, how
But
about...
he's kind of a douche, and I've heard he smells weird because he's like a hippie.
He probably smells like patchouli, and you hate that.
I hate patchouli.
That's actually... which is funny because I love it. But I'm not a hippie.
Is your bias because
disgusting.
of the Stinkor figure from the Master of the
I
Universe?
think that's it. I think that's
It
it.
smelled like patchouli.
Stinkor.
Now,
Wasn't that bad of a smell?
Now, Mackenzie, let me flip the script on you. F, marry, kill. Fuck, marry, kill these three. Let's hear it.
Okay, marry Gerard Butler, fuck Christian Bale, and kill Matt McConaughey.
The dragon
That was
is an
easy.
option. Also, any of the dragons
Only
from the film
for-
are up for grabs.
For not killing, though.
Yes.
You can't kill him.
That big male dragon dick.
Yeah,
That might be
you know the one.
Scaly.
Swinging
Yeah.
dragon dick.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, let's...
On that note,
Low hanging fruit
All I
right
can think
there.
about is what Dragon Balls
Yeah,
is.
literally low-hanging fruit. Can you imagine how many motherfuckers have been taken out by a male dragon swooping down and knocking them
that'd be
over
the
with
worst.
his
That's
fucking
probably
balls?
how a lot of the population
That'd be the most
died.
humiliating, right?
It'd be like two wrecking balls like flying through town.
they're not mammals. They wouldn't have external
No.
testicles.
But
They
lizards
were-
have.
eggs. They
Yeah.
lay eggs.
Oh yeah, and
lay
then they
eggs.
bang the
They
eggs.
fertilize.
Yeah, they do.
Like fish.
The egg
Okay.
fuckers.
Okay. Man, damn it.
Sort of quash your dreams.
Shit, I was
of
trying- dude, I-
swinging dragon scrotums.
I was having visions.
The
I was having
science
visions
doesn't
of
go out.
Rain of Fire 2 in my mind.
Rain of-
Okay, now
Rain of
Fire
scroach.
crotch.
Rain of scrotes.
Rain of Fire Crotch.
Taint of Fire.
Ooh, that's not bad.
Okay. So now Matt did not watch this film with us, but he's just sitting in to offer his commentary. Should he have it?
Yeah, I think I got a pretty good grasp on this script.
it's relatively simple.
Kenzie said everything.
I like that
happened in the
part
movie.
where all those people got torched.
Yes.
And that other part
Roasted.
where Matthew McConaughey said, like, all right, all right, all right.
Whoa, you did
He
see
did.
it.
Definitely memorable moments, to be sure. So let's get going with 3 minutes, 3 words, shall we?
Sure.
Unless we want to. Okay,
Yeah.
so we are welcomed. We are welcomed by Jason Land. Thank you for welcoming us, Jason Land,
Yes,
to
we
the
feel welcome.
to the podcast.
I always like coming
Thank you,
into someone
Jesse.
else's house and welcoming them back.
We appreciate your magnanimity. You're a wonderful host. So we are about to get into 3 minutes, 3 words. So when we get to you, you can tell us what you thought
Well, he
and why you
Shouldn't it
picked
start
it.
off with him?
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
that's
no,
right.
duh, that's right, because he's
Yeah.
here. So we will do that. All right, Jason, we're starting with you.
All right, 3 words first or what?
No, at the end. At the
Oh,
end.
at the
yeah,
end.
okay, you get your 3 minutes. Go.
So Animal Antagonist was kind of like a tricksy one for me because like even if I think hard, I'm like, well, there's Jaws, and there's
Yeah.
Cujo, and what else? I couldn't remember if Pacific Rim would count.
No.
Mother Earth.
I
Aliens.
never saw it.
Or Aliens, like the movie Aliens.
No, we decided no. It
Yeah,
has to
no,
be like an
aliens.
Earth animal. The dragons was
Right.
questionable
And
with it.
I'd seen Pacific Rim 2 recently, anyways. So I was like going through like all the films I've been like meaning to see, or I've heard like maybe had like some decent bits, and I saw someone say on a movie forum like, "Hey, the dragon effects are actually pretty decent in Rain of Fire." So I'm like, "All right, like
Right.
I'm gonna download that and I'm gonna play it." Not that great.
Gonna be honest with you, not that great.
I'm here to formally apologize.
Well, I mean, as always, you know, I went, or almost always, I went in blind. This is a movie I have
Yes.
not seen before.
Yeah,
your MO.
Yeah, it's a crapshoot, but it's bold. It's a bold choice.
But it's a gamble,
It's a bold
man.
choice,
It's a
Cotton. Let's see if
gamble,
that works out for him.
yeah, you know.
It
Sometimes
did
you win,
not.
sometimes
So
you lose.
my 3 words are basically like at least dragons.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Or at most.
At most dragons.
All of that
Okay.
also applies.
Raul, 3 minutes, 3 words. Go ahead.
This is probably one of the most okayest movies I've ever seen, where it's completely mediocre across the scale. I feel like if you went to a 17-year-old and were like, "Hey, dude, could you like whip me up like a dragon script really quick?" And he'd be like, "All right, here you go. This is called Rain of Fire."
You can picture the script on like a lined, like, you know, high school notebook.
Yeah, just all handwritten.
Yeah.
And then buff American guys in a tank, and he's just like, "Hey guys, can we both hang out?"
Takes his shirt off and he jumps at the dragon. He's like, "Oh, raw!"
And I also hate fucking movies that follow this format where you have like a swarm of things and you have to destroy the one big thing to kill all the other things. I fucking
kill
hate
the
that.
body
I
and
hate
the
the
head will
shit out of
die.
it. Yeah. So I don't really have much else to say. Everything's just completely okay, as the most okay as possible.
It's the world's
No one
most
wanted to
average movie.
excel at this picture. They just wanted to do it okay enough.
Okay.
So wait, that
So
means I'm trying to think what other movies are like that where you
They're
kill
just the
head.
most. What's that one with Tom
Independence Day?
Cruise? That one with Tom Cruise recently, but the main mechanic behind the movie was good. The Live Die Repeat
Okay, right.
or whatever.
yeah,
It was
yeah,
like
you're
that.
Independence Day had that.
There's quite a few.
The Phantom Menace had that.
No, that was just terrible.
Yeah, that was bad.
All right, your 3 words.
Thanks. Okay, movie.
Okay, it's okay ever.
All right,
Thanks. Okay,
Chris.
movie.
Okay, yeah.
Your turn.
Well, I am grateful that there were people to talk about this movie before me because I did not remember almost anything happening. The
Turns out
movie-
you didn't miss anything.
The movie, I was okay. Granted, I was high, but I'm kind of always that way. So maybe that had something to do with it. But I couldn't honestly driving over here. I was like, what happened in that movie? I can't. I know there
watching
were
it.
dragons,
It
but
was
yeah,
definitely fire. I don't know about a rain of them.
it was. Yeah, I still, just in talking about it, details are coming back to me, and I think, I mean, maybe I would notice more the second time around or something what it was trying to accomplish, but it was just, yeah, very mediocre, very okay movie. I was surprised that the star power didn't punch it up more. I don't know.
Maybe
Yeah.
that was the only thing that made it watchable.
Maybe that's what it was.
Yeah.
Maybe it was just really terrible, and they salvaged it. They managed to salvage it, but it was not anything I ever have inclination to watch again or recommend to anyone,
Yeah.
unless they're just shitballs crazy and happen to be an 8-year-old boy and love dragons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I definitely anticipate this being bottom of the round at the end of the
I'm already
Yeah.
psyching myself up for that.
Or right in the middle.
That yeah. Well, we have a lot of weeks left to go. It could get really bad. I mean, we never know.
Were there toys for this one, by the way? Anybody know?
No, I don't know.
You or
It's
Connie would be the
possible.
one. All right, Chris, give us your 3 words.
Most forgettable dragons.
Ever?
Just this round. Just this theme.
This theme, yeah.
Just have a dragon's
I'm
theme.
gonna remember so many more dragons by the end of this fucking theme, dude.
I've resolved to pick a dragon film now because of this.
Damn it.
Okay, my turn. Yeah, it was funny because when I watched this, like I typically try to write some notes down, and I didn't really have anything to write down. This movie was, had dragons and people in it, and things happened, and it was a movie that we watched. But I don't know that this is something that I would ever revisit. I think the strengths of this movie are the dragon actually did look pretty cool. And for the time, like, you would think, like, they must have sunk a lot of dough into this, because
Yeah, it had to cost something.
I mean, if
Obviously, look at the sets.
well, yeah, and
what
there's
does
a
it
lot of
cost,
location shooting. But if you look at sort of the way computer effects have sort of evolved, they become dated looking quite easily. And for something that was released, 14 fucking years ago. I thought those effects held up pretty well. I thought the design of the dragon was pretty bitchin'.
Pretty decent.
I thought, and I think that the acting was good and fun too. The McConaughey was fucking just chewing screen. But I think the problem lies in that there really just isn't a story. It was like somebody with the money was like, I want a movie and I want it to have dragons. Now go write me a script and make this happen. And then, you know what I mean? It didn't matter. But, like, I don't know, maybe if you could have had, like, bring the dragons into it, maybe see their side of it or something, instead of being, like, this kind of, this sort of faceless menace, maybe find out more about the dragons or see shit from their perspective, or, like, why they need to burn up all of the fucking tomatoes or something. I don't know.
What if McConaughey smoked a joint? Like, wow.
Oh, well, then I would definitely give it a 10.
Kind of cooler. Like
I
his
think
softer side.
actually there was a profound lack of kush smoking in this film that really it suffered because of.
Yeah.
All
I mean,
right,
definitely.
all right.
No, it wasn't.
If
That
there's
was
dragons,
the problem.
you're gonna grow weed. They're gonna light that shit for you.
Yeah, then you just stand around and huff, dude.
Oh,
You
and
don't- you don't
to
need
answer Raul's question, there was a Game Boy Advance game.
There you
That's
go.
as far as it got into the toys.
Was did that
Oh.
receive better
That's-
reviews than the movie?
Yeah, how the hell
Terrible.
should I know?
Yeah, but a fucking shitty game.
So
The game was very okay.
this movie was not without some neat stuff, but also too, I didn't really enjoy the bleakness of the color palette. Like I get the dystopia thing and the it's all burnt up. It's supposed to look ashy and dirty and shit, but fucking the whole fucking movie is gray. And that was really kind of snooze inducing.
You get gray and then just a touch of orange when it's dragon.
I don't
time.
know. Like maybe you could have made the dragon look more spectacular looking. Paint his ass like a fucking baboon or something. I don't know, but
Giant ass.
well, yeah. Like
Now I know what
red
Ed's
ass.
search history looks like.
how bad is it that baboon ass is more
Baboon ass dragon
fucking
fantasy.
dragon than the dragons in this fucking film?
His ass inflates. That's how he flies around.
So he
full hot gas.
presents. That's what he does. He
Yeah.
flies around presenting.
Just legs and fucking tail dangling.
So my 3 words for this film didn't really present.
Unlike the dragon. Did not present.
Did not present.
Thank you. We're finally fucking hearing that. Okay, John.
Sorry, I still
Well,
thinking about the
have it
house.
really quick, Matt. What is one of your favorite?
Dude, I don't know why you guys are knocking on this movie.
Yeah.
I thought it was fantastic. I'm surprised it didn't like completely sweep the Oscars in whatever year it was that it came out.
What are your 3 words about this movie?
Possibly 2. Awesome.
Can I get like 3 sets of 2 hyphenated words?
Sure.
Like
Oh, yeah, that
all
works.
right, all right.
There you go. It would have been funny
That's
if you
just
had said
all
it
right.
at some point.
I wish.
Or, but like, maybe like, all right. Like when somebody got in, like just like flip the script a little bit.
Like, all right.
Right. Okay. John. Oh shit. No, you don't get 30 minutes. Go ahead.
30 minutes. All right.
30 minutes, 30 words.
Take 30 minutes.
Yeah, I wrote some
30
notes
300 words
on this one.
John, please take 3 minutes to write a 300-word essay on this film and then read it to us.
One thing that I kind of noticed is that it skips over the most interesting parts, that being the dragons kind of destroying the earth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's the movie that I want to see.
What about their tomatoes, man?
Like, well, no, that's what I'm saying. Like when he sees towards the end, there's that picture of Time magazine, and it shows the dinosaurs torching some building, and it's all the end. Like, oh, like how cool would that be to see the dragons bringing down society?
Yeah, we
But
skip
we don't
over
we
that.
don't get that.
Not
you know?
in budget.
before apocalypse, after apocalypse,
Right.
but none of that actual apocalypse.
To accentuate the positive,
snap up.
I like the
Snap up.
cinematography.
Okay, so-
I thought even the grayness, I thought it kind of gave it the movie sort of had this look of like almost like a nouveau medieval thing. Like I thought McConaughey with his shaved head and his tattoos and his battle axe, especially at the end when he takes his shirt off, looks like some kind of like a Norse berserker or something. And
Yeah.
the fact they're in
Yeah.
a castle and they're riding horses and stuff, it almost feels, even though it's set in the year 2020, it almost has like this sort of, they are fighting dragons, and I thought they sort of brought this modern feel to the kind of medieval thing. McConaughey was really badass. And it's funny that you said too, like with being gray, like was his character just dirty the whole time?
They all were.
Like because they're not. I mean, I guess water's tight, but I mean, you would think even on Survivor they managed to scrub some sand or something on their face to get rid of the gray.
Brush some brush against his
Maybe
face.
they're always in camouflage. They always want to look ashy.
Maybe it was
to
soot.
match
Yeah,
the
man.
ground.
Just
Could be.
abundance of soot.
Maybe they wanted to look pre-burnt to the dragon in case they could fool him.
Oh, it was blackface.
And then and then just
Ashface.
finally, I just thought it was it had like having that kind of like an all-star cast and stuff. I mean, it was kind of better than a movie about killer dragons should be, but still not really good.
Yeah.
And kind of like what you were saying, like there's still this trend in movies that to continue this day with like the villains being like these kind of meaningless, faceless, like automatons, whether they're robots or aliens or dragons. They're just these CGI things.
There's a force we have to stop.
Right, with just no personality and no style, and they're just kind of you never really get too good of a look at any of the dragons. I mean, the only
And that's what I wanted to see more of.
right, and the only thing that's kind of cool is the male one is like huge, which is sort of neat, but you just get 1 second of that, and then otherwise just kind of So yeah, just the movie just sort of like just not nothing spectacular.
Wait, you said star power, but were they? I think Christian Bale was, but I don't think Gerard Butler or Matthew McConaughey really had star power.
You
back
know
then.
what, Gerard? I think you're right, because Butt Cheeks, it wasn't until 300.
Wait, what?
Yeah, for Gerard Butt Cheeks.
And then we established this
They are
is
good butt cheeks.
pre rom com Matthew McConaughey as well.
But there's still
But
there's still stars, man.
Oh,
They're just stars in the rough.
oh, I saw that.
Stars in the rough.
And when was Batman Begins?
That was
Nice.
later.
Yeah, Bale was a big deal before that.
Yeah.
Well, was he?
Burn,
Yeah.
man.
Okay. No, but actually, that's interesting. This is, I didn't even realize the age of the film. Like, actually, it is a little pre these guys being a big, because this is before McConaughey did like Dallas Buyers Club, before he did like Wolf of Wall Street, but before
How'd
he did
they
this
get
kind of
jobs
shit. And
after
the same
this?
thing with Christian Bale. Was this even before The Machinist?
I think maybe it was.
So
yeah.
all right,
maybe.
your 3 words.
Dragging my ass.
All right,
Across your face?
Mackenzie.
Oh.
It's your turn. Take us home. 3 minutes,
Little
3
Mac.
words on Rain of Fire.
I think I like this movie more than everyone else because I thought it was good. I was like emotionally invested, like when Gerard Butler died. That was so sad. Thanks for killing the hottest one.
Well, they had to mine something out of your heart.
I guess.
They got right to it.
Yeah.
They went for the butt cheeks.
I was mad at Matthew McConaughey for being just like an American kind of douchebag in this.
Matthew Mad
He's
Conaughey.
coming in all headstrong, like we need to do this. I'm right.
The total,
then everyone dies.
the ugly American.
Good job,
There you go.
stereotyping there.
There you go.
Making us all look bad.
Yep.
Thanks,
The
McConaughey.
ugly American.
Yep.
Got to read it.
This was 2 years before The Machinist, by the way.
We
Okay,
should stop
yeah.
warmongering.
Yeah.
But it was after American Psycho.
Oh, well, see.
Okay, so he's
yeah.
on the map.
Because I could have sworn Bale
So
was
they're-
top billing.
They're probably trying to bring in genre fans. Okay, let's get back to Mackenzie. Sorry.
Okay, my 3 words
Oh,
are.
is that it?
Yep, good dragon movie.
How do you spell dragon?
Good dragon.
Like DRAGGIN?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Dragon.
All right. So
Is the movie good or the
that's-
dragon's
that's,
good?
That's there we
Dragon
go.
balls.
Kenzie's 3. Okay, so let's
Dragon.
get into Bulls Deep now before we get out of here.
Let's roast them.
So
Let's roast these balls.
my first question of
balls.
the evening, a show of hands, who likes dragons here?
Oh, yeah, I'm way
Is this
sure.
the
I
trick?
like
Okay,
dragon.
because I'm going to
If
be
Ben was
dragging
here,
my
he-
balls all over all of your fucking faces tonight.
But you also-
Is that one of the questions?
You
Yeah.
suckers. You should have never raised your fucking hands. Okay, but the
How do you
first-
know I wouldn't like it?
Oh, my goodness.
How do you know I got suckered, Ed?
It's a trick question because everybody likes
Yeah,
dragons.
everybody likes it when I'm dragging my balls across their face.
Because
too.
everybody likes balls.
Actually, I forgot. I was so eager to ask that question about my balls that I forgot to mention.
We were eager to hear
But
it.
I did want to bring attention to one of the Cinemarijuana Theatre's own, Zeb, who is not with us tonight because he's in New York. It's
Still
the
living.
it's the IBS Awards, which has nothing to do
Irritable
with
bowel syndrome
gastro. No.
awards?
It's like intercollegiate broadcasting system.
Oh.
They couldn't have chosen.
Because KKSM we're not bad, and so anyways,
ICBM.
Zeb
Totally not
is in
terrible.
New York receiving an award right now. We just found out today he just received a prestigious award. You don't have to remember what the fucking award was, do you? It was like faculty.
It was some guy's.
It was a special.
Best
it was
guy.
Outstanding Advisor Award
yes,
There you go.
Oh.
yes. So
for outstanding leadership, dedication, and service.
That's right. That's right.
For
So
outstanding achievement in the field of excellence.
right, one of our own. So a little
Yeah.
Yeah,
round of
woo.
applause for Zeb, who is
Zebtastic.
collecting.
Nice.
He is Zebtastic indeed.
Way to go, Zeb. We love you.
Okay, so
Zeb all about it.
let's get into these Bulls Deep questions here. So the first one on my list is the film an allegory for humanity's negative impact on the environment, the dragon representing our inevitable destruction once we finally push the planet too far.
I just want to chime in and say that when you said humanity, I picture some kind of half human, half manatee.
Named Hugh.
Like
Whoa.
humanity.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hi,
like
I'm
imagine
humanity.
that. Like top half of a man, bottom half of a manatee.
That feels like a
Yes.
Venture Brothers joke.
I did kind of think when the Americans showed up and when they're like all like, oh, like the only thing worse than dragons is Americans. It was like, oh, is that, it almost seemed like they were kind of pushing for sort of like a message.
Was it because it wasn't Americans that Americans that unleashed this evil?
No, it was
No,
the,
it
it was
was
the Brits,
English.
and they were digging because when Quinn's mom, they were digging that railroad tunnel.
But like Godzilla, is this an allegory for? Is there a green message?
I think
underneath.
there very easily could be.
I thought it was more an allegory of the Super Mario Brothers movie. How?
Well,
they
I was going to get to
discover-
that because, of course.
Okay.
No, I'm just bullshitting. Please explain this.
Please.
Well, they just both start out like the same way, and they
Like
both
Stargate?
star basically a dragon, kind of.
Because Yoshi, right?
And
What-
King Koopa.
And yeah.
Yeah.
And
King
the Koopa Troopas.
Yeah.
Right.
Excellent. Okay, well, so
That's
I think
it.
I think this was an allegory of
Yeah,
Super
for
Mario
Super
Brothers.
Mario Brothers. I
Except
think we decided,
they had a theory that the dragons in this movie are what killed the dinosaurs during that firestorm 65 million years ago.
Yeah.
They also talked, and I thought they should have made a bigger deal about this. That I guess they eat ash. Like that's where they burn stuff.
That's huge.
They eat it, and they didn't make a.
Which we never
Eat
saw.
my ash,
So
but
why
yeah.
the hell was that big
Right.
dragon eating the little dragon?
Right, like how
Maybe
do
he
you?
was going to burn the food.
Shouldn't
the
he
meat
have
up
to cook
in his
it
mouth.
first?
Well, maybe in his mouth. Maybe he's just going to.
But they, the chemicals
fire
got
on
let the
the
flavors
inside.
combine in the air. That's how it happens.
oh.
They tell you that.
Maybe he
Flavors combined.
sniffs the air in through his nose. It gets.
That's bullshit. You're making it up.
Yeah, that's where I draw the line.
I mean, if it had been like that, the dragons have peacefully coexisted with dinosaurs a long time instead of causing dinosaurs death, then sure, it could be an allegory. But since they were what wiped out the dinosaurs in the film's canon, then no, is.
You know, that would have been rad. The dragons go back in time to bring the dinosaurs forward to team up to extinguish humanity.
To fight Hitler.
No, it would fight all the humans.
Hold up.
Oh.
Time traveling dragons?
Well, yeah.
Or what about
Okay.
a mad scientist combines dragons and dinosaurs to make dragon dinosaurs?
Dragon Source.
Dragonsaurs.
Dinogons.
Dinogons.
Oh.
Fire-breathing T-Rexes with wings,
What
man.
if there were robot dinosaurs that transformed
Oh, man.
robots?
Yeah.
Somebody should think of that.
Robots that turn into dinosaurs.
Okay, next on my list, McConaughey. I just wrote equals Cage Jr. Was his performance in this film Nicolas Cage worthy?
Oh,
I thought, I don't know.
Close to
thought even though it wasn't
We're gonna pull to
good
that.
movie, he did a good performance. Like after they kill the dragon and everybody's all partying it up, and they're drinking their dragon moonshine
Juice.
and he comes in, he's all talking shit, right? And he had like kind of like tears in his eyes and stuff. I mean, he was showing some range and emotion. there.
Well, he's good. He's really good.
Well, that's what even though this was kind of a shitty movie, I don't think that him or Bale phoned in their performance.
Yeah, I definitely don't think so.
Yeah.
But I felt McConaughey was a little over the top in a very fun way.
Oh yeah, sure.
And I was just thinking of some of Nicolas Cage's
Are you
more.
saying that Nicolas Cage doesn't have range?
I think he goes to 11, and I think that's about where he stops.
No.
And he doesn't move.
Dude,
There's all
he-
sorts of Nicolas Cages.
Yeah, dude, he goes from shitballs to Looney Tunes. Dude,
Not
he
the
goes
bees, not the bees.
you can't just
Shitballs.
focus on his bees though.
Shitballs to Looney
He
Tunes
was
and
great in
everything in
Matchstick
between.
Men.
Yeah,
is what he
it's-
does. Okay, with this much talent, why is this film so middling?
I don't think it is.
Budget and script.
Okay,
Yeah.
is that it?
Script,
Are we all in agreement that
I
it was that just
I
there was
think
not a story
their mistake was not making more different cool dragons.
like
Yeah,
the
they
Gremlins and
should have.
Gremlins 2?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
like in D&D, there's all kinds of crazy dragons that shoot like lightning and ice and acid and shit like that.
Even
Like,
in How to
let's-
Train Your Dragon, they
let's-
went for variety.
Yeah, let's get some crazy dragons. That would have been cool.
Yeah.
I think that's a budget thing.
Yeah, touche.
Yeah, actually,
Yeah.
that's funny that you would bring up How to Train Your Dragon, which I thought was a better film on pretty much every fucking level.
Absolutely.
And I also think that's interesting that you can have like this much talent on set and have like this cartoon thing like be like, well, this is how it's done, son.
Eat a dick, Christian Bale.
Yeah, dude, come
That's
on.
how you do dragons.
That's
Well,
what I'm
Christian
saying.
Bale is notorious for never having made a good dragon movie.
That's
Hollywood's
it.
always
Yeah.
busting his balls.
and
about it.
I fear
Yeah.
that's gonna dog him for the rest of his
Yeah,
career.
no, it's always gonna
It's the first entry in the
Why
trivia
Hollywood?
section on IMDb for him.
Yeah. All right. So, circle of speculation. What would you do if in this situation?
Like in the movie or like as a writer?
No,
No, in the movie, like if there was a dragon apocalypse,
Yeah.
like because it actually happened. Like let's say this happens tomorrow, like you're watching like TV,
Yeah, we'll start with you,
and
Dr.
all of a sudden
Matt. Let's go.
dragons, dragons.
The look.
Go.
What would you do?
Think fast, dragons.
They're coming, dude.
Oh shit! I
Dragons
don't
will
know.
come. What do you do?
Probably go steal their gold.
They got no. Well, he didn't see
They
there's
left
no
it-
What
dragon.
they left it on? They left it unguarded.
That's the
What
smartest thing I
fuck?
think I've ever fucking heard.
You know, I thought getting back to the movie, was that supposed to be gold glittering in that cave they were in?
Of course.
So dragon gold. Okay, all right, deal.
Yeah, but when
What?
the world's laid to waste, gold has no value.
No, but when it comes back, it
If
sure as
it
fuck
comes
will.
back.
Listen, it's the
gotta
Dr.
wait a few
Smith
thousand
method. You
John.
hoard the jewels.
What would you do?
I would see if you could eat dragon meat, because then, man, that's good eating.
It's
Kenzie?
sweet.
I would rely on a boyfriend, I'm sure.
Jason?
I'd make a car that looks like super fucking sexy to dragons.
So they would do it to your car?
Not my car, just a car.
And get killed while sitting in the
no, so he
front
can
seat.
run in the opposite direction of that car.
You
Like
should have
Raoul
sold that
Trojan
Dragon's
Dragon.
I
Bone.
would capture some of the eggs and then sit on them till they hatch and raise them as my own and become the Dragon King of the skies.
The Khaleesi
Chris,
method.
fucking easy.
Chris?
Cover myself in ash face and marry Matthew McConaughey.
Ash cheeks over there.
All right. And if it were me, I don't know, probably some kind of sexual assault.
There you go.
Upon dragons or from
No,
dragons?
on other humans, because I'm like, the world's going to end. Fuck it.
Oh,
I'm going out.
So,
I'm going,
so,
I'm
so
going
the only thing keeping you from just raping
dumb.
left and right
No
It's the
dragon.
fear of punishment.
is a fear of punishment.
That's right. That's right.
Nice.
You're like the living embodiment of like that religious person's like argument that like the reason I fear God is because like how else am I not going to murder?
That's
or
it.
rape?
That's it. Well, without God, there is no moral code, right?
So,
I mean,
so you're basically just going to turn into
you're
the
saying,
guy
like,
from,
without
a Boyness dog?
no, I'm already that guy.
You're
I'm just
already that
waiting
guy.
for
You're
this
just-
to happen.
You just
You're
wait
just
for the
waiting for
dragons.
I'm just.
You're just waiting for the apocalypse.
Without
it.
dragons,
And
there's
need a-
only
and need a
moral
dog
code.
that you
It's
can
your-
communicate.
Then he can start dragging his nuts.
That's it.
he like walks the
Thank you.
neighborhood lining up dogs.
Okay. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that. All right. So, how does this film stack up against other dragon films? Say Pete's Dragon, or
It's nothing compared to Pete.
what have you? Any dragon film? you
Man,
can
well,
name?
because
Well, I want Sean Connery.
yes, that
Yeah.
dragon.
I really wanted to
Connery.
show that, but I didn't really feel like it's an animal antagonist.
Well, because
so-
he's a buddy in that.
Yeah,
isn't he?
exactly.
who is the antagonist? That is it like an evil wizard?
no, it's the guy who gets saved by the other half of the dragon heart.
So not an evil wizard.
That sounds
then.
complicated.
Sounds like a really good movie too.
Yeah.
What about the Hobbit movies? Who's seen them and how'd you rank them compared to this for dragon movies?
I'd rank them right around.
Worse.
Yeah.
And
This
I like
movie
two
was
more.
better.
Do we even need to ask anybody else?
No, that's yeah.
Wait,
well said,
wait.
Matt.
What did you just say?
What?
Say that again.
I said this movie is way better than any Lord of the Rings movie.
Even
Oh,
the original
Jesus.
Lord of the Rings movies.
Yeah.
That is a
All of
terrible
them.
assessment.
Hang
All
on.
of them
No.
and anything
There's the
related
Kenzie we
to
all
them.
there's a
love.
podcast for this out there somewhere.
There's Bizarro Girl.
You know,
Bringing that Mac.
she may not be completely accurate, but I would be willing to say that this is better than any of the three Hobbit films.
That's
No.
tough to
I haven't
say.
even seen this movie, and I
No.
agree.
Honestly,
No.
I've seen the Hobbit movies, and even though they're not good, at
is-
least they're not quite as eh.
This is hyperbole.
That's true. It'd been a much more exciting time.
Even if they enrage you, at least they get more of a reaction out of you.
No.
Okay, I guess. Are we looking for our movies to be the bad guy?
We want art to be
Like, I don't give a shit as long as I love it or hate it.
Hey,
Yeah, that
controversy
Hey, you
creates
try to
cash.
have a theme based around that. So to get off your high horse, motherfucker.
That's what Eric Bischoff says.
Yes. What a wise man.
Yeah.
Okay, so does anybody else want to throw out any dragon movies that in particular are great to them?
Dragon Slayer,
Yeah,
Peter
right.
McNichol, right? Good one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Dragons in the Outfield.
Yes.
Is that not a real movie?
Puff the Magic Dragon. I enjoy.
Is that an actual movie?
Well,
Was
I enjoy puffing.
It
I
was a
enjoy
song?
magic and dragons.
So you're enjoying the lifestyle,
Sounds
not
like
the
a
movie.
head shop in San Francisco.
There's
Pete's
some
Dragon,
We said that one.
Dragon
That's a
Ball
good one.
Z.
There's dragons
no-
in
wait,
one of the Harry Potter
is there
movies.
Like,
ever
if you say it
actually
fast enough, it's
dragons
like a
in-
ballsy
in
dragon.
Dragon
like
Ball
Dragon
Z?
Ball.
There is a dragon.
Wait,
There is a
if-
dragon in Dragon Ball Z.
If you just
Clarify.
take that space out, it becomes Dragon Balls.
Dragon Ball Z.
I'll be
Dragon
Dragon Balls over your
across your
fucking
furs.
face.
Over your
Well, that
Z,
was an easy
whatever
one.
that is.
Okay, so
Dragging my ball over your Z.
okay,
Do you want me to be dragging these balls all over your Z?
is this McConaughey's most badass role?
No,
What would it?
dude, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie he was in, he was pretty fucking rad.
Now, which one was he in?
For the Next Generation, it was fucking awesome.
Wow. Now,
Wait.
ooh, it was like actually the fourth sequel to the original.
So
Or
it's
the third
kind
sequel to the
of
original?
like a reboot.
Yeah,
It's
it
complicated.
got kind of confusing later
Yeah,
on.
Does he
the
kill
movie
Star
itself
Trek?
is pretty okay, but he's rad. Like he
Okay.
plays this crazy killer,
Right.
And he's just over the top in every fucking perfect way. It's phenomenal.
Yeah. Well, I haven't seen him in too much, especially not his McRom Kamehay's.
Killer Joe was another one. He plays a fucking badass,
Really?
crazy. He's like a hitman in that one.
Well, I know he's super good in like Dallas Buyers Club and shit too, and Dazed and Confused is actually
And
really
True
good.
and True
Yeah.
Detective.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that's
True
right. He
Detective.
got a
Yeah.
bunch of critical fucking praise for that.
That's
too.
where he got on my radar as a good actor because I'd only heard about him in rom-coms and seen him
Right.
in Tropic Thunder, and he's just all right in that.
Yeah,
He's pretty good.
He's all right.
Yeah.
He's all right.
And then you see True Detective, and he just like lays it down immensely.
Now, Kenzie, you've probably seen Marley and Me, right?
Yeah.
Why don't you tell us about that film as the only person here who's probably seen it?
I hate that movie. The dog dies in the end.
Yeah.
I don't
Come
even want to talk
on.
about
Spoiler
it.
alert.
Hey, it came out like 12 years ago.
Yeah,
Go to
if
hell.
you haven't seen
I
Everybody
it.
just haven't
knew
gotten
it.
around to it
And
yet.
like I kind of go into any animal movie thinking that the animal's gonna die in the end.
Well, I think that's pretty much a given.
All the best
Okay,
animal movies
so-
they do.
Who
Or
here's
at
seen the
least-
backdoor plan?
In fact, even in real life, every animal that I meet, I just prepare myself that they're eventually
For
going to die.
death.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
there's no
sad.
animal you meet that isn't gonna die.
That's true.
Yeah.
I mean,
Just like every
Do we
meal I
have to
eat's gonna
explain
turn
the
to
joke
shit.
here?
That's why I
man.
keep my pets flushable. So just boom. See ya.
Outta here.
Hamsters?
Out of here.
That's
Hamsters,
snake,
if
dude.
you
If you don't name them,
before
it
they
saves
die.
money on the
If they
gravestone.
get, listen, you go on vacation, you don't got nobody to watch it.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? Flush it.
Flush.
Oh.
Send it back to the earth.
Or they get
They
too
go
big,
on living in the sewer.
You
Anyway.
get an pet alligator.
Yeah, because they'll get big. You gotta get. rid
You
of
got to
it.
get a bigger toilet if you want to flush them.
Yeah,
We're
Once
gonna
they
need
get-
a bigger toilet.
Once they get large.
Like a two-manner, probably.
it's a two flusher.
If dragons, if dragons were really to exist in real life, would they be that malicious?
Could you
I
please
think
phrase
so.
the question? If there be dragons,
If there be dragons in an alternate reality, would they be this douche-worthy?
Yes.
No.
I think
Well,
so.
let's hear arguments.
Because I think they're kind of like tigers or something, where they're too natural to be tamed.
They're natural predators.
So there will be a few that people do have as pets and that are nice, but like mostly you probably shouldn't have one as a pet because they're gonna fuck your shit up.
So what you're saying is dragons is natural-born killers.
Yeah, definitely.
it's like if somebody has an orangutan. It's like as a pet, it could be fun for a
It's gonna
while,
rip
but
off your
eventually it's
face.
gonna,
It's gonna
yeah,
eat your face.
It's gonna bite your fucking face off.
it'll tear
That's
your
what they
hands
say about
off.
Donald Trump.
Well, Raul, do you want to counter that?
Yeah, I mean, they're just. I would assume they'd be like any other wild animals. They'd be in some region, so they'd clear out Britain, which is a shithole anyway.
Yeah.
And then we ignore that place. We're still chilling in the U.S. There's probably not many pockets. Probably Montana. Clear that place out. Boom. We're down a state. Means more tax dollars. Vote for Trump. He'll go ahead and allocate those properly in a pro-dragon union.
I always
In the
knew
neo-United
Montana
States.
would be Dragon Town.
There'd probably be
Nice.
underwater dragons, so fuck the ocean anyway, because it's
Yeah.
full of dumb shit.
dude, water
Wow.
dragon.
You know,
Oh, yeah.
tired of it.
It-
Tired of the ocean.
Dude, is there anything on this planet that's as full of stupid shit as the ocean?
Oh, probably not.
Dude, I know.
Australia?
Oh, God.
Well, and I kind of take
You know
issue
what?
too with the science
you're
of
right.
like how fast the dragons like replicate and stuff, especially the idea there being one dragon.
Maybe
Yeah.
they have like a
Like,
gestation period
well,
of like a week.
and is he
Maybe
like
he's always really
is he like
tired.
the Santa Claus of dragon semen that he can fly around the world and just fertilize all these eggs?
Well, I thought they took it to mean that there was one male for that region.
Oh, I thought they meant like no. I think they meant the whole planet.
I thought they meant the whole.
I think at
planet.
that point they were dealing with
Fucking-
dragons on a global
He's
scale.
like Dracula,
Yeah.
and it's like vampires.
He's Dragula.
He's Dragula.
That's a good movie.
Yeah.
Dragonula.
Yeah.
Dragula.
Dragula.
Dracugon.
Dragula.
Oh,
Perfect.
Dragula.
There's already a song for that.
Yeah, Dragula. There is. And a car.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was hoping in some alternate universe there's going to be a sitcom starring dragons like that 80s show.
Like dinosaurs?
Yeah.
Oh my
That'd
God.
be
Dragons.
pretty
It'd
rad.
be
Dude,
wacky.
not
If they
the
were
mama.
nice. Yeah.
Wacky fun, not the
Dude,
dragon.
who didn't love that? Remember how
Uh,
rad that show was? Not the mama.
Terrible.
Man, it's been too long since I've heard that.
What the hell are we all thinking? How does this shit get popular? Like, oh, Urkel. Like, oh, baby Sinclair. Like, that's not fucking annoying. Slimer and the real Ghostbusters. Like, that's not fucking annoying as shit.
Well, and then they become these endeared characters. Like,
Snarf
it's like,
and Thundercats.
like I see the fucking headline, like Slimer added to Ghostbusters. Like Slimer was fucking bullshit.
Yeah, Slimer
Yeah, he
sucked.
was there anyway.
Oh, dude.
Nostalgia is pretty powerful, man.
Slimer was the worst thing about that.
The
fucking
only good
show,
thing was his beverage, Ecto Cooler.
which is still around.
It's-
no.
They brought it
Well,
back,
this will be bringing it back. in
If you
theory.
drink enough, you glow in the dark.
Yeah.
It might. They had some kind of tangerine drink that might still be in existence. It's technically the same formula.
It's not the same if it's not called Ecto Cooler.
Yeah, that, exactly.
If you drink
is.
enough,
and
you
I
pee out
bet
of
you
your
it's
butt.
probably something where like now it's high fructose corn syrup and it used to be sugar or some shit.
Just
You
not
know,
Ecto
it's cooling.
it's not. Yeah,
It's all actually coolant.
Is there
Ecto
low
looks like
fructose
it.
corn
Jesus,
Yeah, actually,
Put it right in
I'm
your
sure,
radiator.
I'm sure they both have some similar chemicals in them.
put
honestly.
that in your milk.
Okay, well, that's pretty much it, man.
Wow, all right.
I got to admit, we had a hard time coming up with some shit for this one.
It's a little thin. It's a little it's a little forgettable.
I was trying to read some subtext into it, but
If you really like dragons, like let's say you fucking love dragons.
Yeah, and you're 8.
Yeah, then you might dig this movie.
I don't know. At 12, 13, I
Okay.
can see you
Yeah,
still.
it's
all the
right.
way up to 16.
I was
who
being
knows?
narrow-minded.
Just if you like dragons, but otherwise, just maybe give this one a skip.
If you like really big Matthew McConaughey arms,
Yeah,
this is one
that's
of the
true.
few places you're going to get
Yeah,
that.
And battle axes.
If you like him looking like some kind of berserker,
Yeah,
Or a sexual predator.
he does look like one of
bit.
those too.
bearded Lex Luthor or something.
Yeah, that preys sexually on people.
Yeah, little boys.
Yeah. That's what I thought actually when I first saw him. I thought he looks like Lex Luthor, but
As a pedophile. If instead of fighting Superman, his favorite crime was molesting children.
That's actually the name. That's how they describe his character in the script.
the script, you all looked it up.
Yeah, I read the script. of
Well,
this.
hey,
It's
no wonder McConaughey delivered such a riveting performance. Then he really had something to work with. They really gave him some
depth.
direction for the character.
Yeah, it's a meaty role.
So, all right, well, we've got another animal antagonist film to get to tonight. None of us knows what the fuck it's going to be, but
Who's gonna win?
I don't know.
Could be any of us, except for those who won already.
Dude, oh my God, the possibilities.
Maybe even me.
Are so limited.
Dude,
It won't be me.
my mind is fucking freaking out right now with
I want
this.
pancakes.
It's like the end of 2001, Jupiter and Beyond the Infinite.
A star
Okay.
baby will be born tonight.
Yes.
Cinematic star baby.
Animal star baby.
Animal cinematic star baby.
Don't
all
forget
right.
to like us.
Yeah, like it on the Facebook. And
Yeah,
follow us on
follow
the
us on SoundCloud. Check us out. All our other podcasts, a bunch from up there. Listen to them.
And
Love them.
I also
like
recently
them.
found
You can
out
always unlike us and unfollow if you don't.
No, don't do that. Never do that.
Well, I mean, you could change your mind. It's not a big commitment, is
You
what I'm trying to
shouldn't.
say.
Okay.
So
don't
just go
remember
ahead and
to
do
that.
it. And
don't
then-
do it, but know that you can back out of it.
can.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just go ahead and do
We'll
it.
love you either way,
And
but
that
you
way,
know,
you know.
you don't gotta do that.
All right, so for Las Películas Sábados Gigantes at the Cinemarijuana Theatre, I'm Ed.
I'm Matt.
I'm John.
I'm Kenzie.
I'm Jason.
I'm a dragon.
I'm Chris.
Thanks for tuning in to a podcast that you had to click on and not tune in on.
Yeah, that you listened to.
Well, thanks
That
for
was it. Good
Yeah.
night. Good night. Good night.